Hi Leo, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Leo, this is a reading for the week of the 14th of August. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you. What's the energy you've been in? Then we'll look at the week of the 14th. We'll look at what the challenges might be and what might be coming in to help you. And Leo, if you do enjoy this, please like and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so let's see what's been going on for you. 10 of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. So it feels like you've kind of let go of some painful thinking. Maybe you've let go of something where you've been like really in your head about something, and you've made a decision to move forward and reconcile or work something out with someone. It feels like that's what I can say in these cards. Yeah, it's an end of the overthinking. It's a sense of moving forward. Now, the Chariot represents Cancer in the tarot, so you may be dealing with a Cancerian. And the Two of Cups is about two people coming into equal balance again. There's a sense of coming together, a handshake, an agreement. It feels like I keep hearing the word reconciliation. So, obviously, because these are general, it's going to be different for everyone, and it might not resonate for you, Leo. So, just let it go if it doesn't. But that's what I can see in those cards. All right, so the week of the 14th, let's have a look at what shows up. And we've got the Seven of Cups and the Fool. And the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The Death card and Temperance. Okay. So, Seven of Cups, the Fool, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Death card and Temperance. Yeah, so Leo, it feels like there's a choice to be made here, and quite an emotional one. When we get the Seven of Cups, it does encourage us to choose what's good for our soul. And, sometimes it can be tricky to do this because we can get in our head. And I'm saying that too because there's a few cards around here on the table with that sword energy, which swords are all about our thinking and our communication. But the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords particularly are about when we can get in our head and we can either overthink or we can tie ourselves up in knots in our thinking. And I'm not saying you're doing that. That's what I can see in these cards. And the Seven of Cups says, sometimes when we've got to make a choice, it's important to look at if it's real. And sometimes our emotions can fog our thinking a little bit. I'm not saying don't have emotions. It's just that, if you're in an emotional energy, sometimes that can cloud our thinking, which is the symbology of the grey cloud around here. Because the Fool says, it's like you're wanting a fresh start with something. You're wanting a new beginning here. You may be dealing with an air sign because we've got the Page of Swords here, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's a lot's being said, a lot's being discussed. There's a lot of ideas. There's a communication happening here. And the challenge is going to sit, what I can see here is in this Eight of Swords is sometimes we can tie ourselves up with our thinking. We can lock ourselves into a bit of a tight place and we're not seeing everything. This little character's got a blindfold and they've bound themselves up. So there's like a restriction on the thinking, or not seeing everything, which the Seven of Cups was kind of encouraging you to look deep as well. So there's a feeling here of needing to really have a good close look at something, gathering all the facts and keeping your thinking clear, I want to say. Because the Death card says there's a shift or a change happening here, Leo. Something's changing and it's a journey. The Death card talks about how we move from one energy or place or way of being, and we shift and we change and we go through a journey as we do this. And the death card says that this is something that happens slowly. It's not quick, and almost like letting it unfold with ease and grace, Leo, because the Temperance cards again says be patient. Allow yourself to come into emotional balance. So it's like if there was something here where you've been thinking a lot about something, about how to move forward with a particular person, and it's like you weighing up this choice, and it's letting your thinking stay open and clear, and finding a way to make the change gently is what I can see, in a healing way. So what will help you? What will help Leo? Yeah, Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, yeah. It definitely feels like the end of a cycle. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, it's about equity. And so is the Two of Cups, really. It's about having a balance in giving and receiving, you know, and there being an equal feeling in this. And the Ace of Swords suggests that you have a new idea, a new way of thinking coming, which is brilliant, because out of the 10 and the 8 of Swords, there was a lot of confusion. The Ace of Swords says there's a new idea comes, and it's a singular new way of thinking or communicating that feels like it brings in a very happy, beautiful energy with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. These are both cards that say happy days, everyone's happy, there's sharing of resources, there's several generations. It does feel, Leo, like it sits in around home and family. And it feels like, you know, underneath with that Knight of Pentacles, there's a deep consideration here for what's truly of value to you, what's important to you, and where you want to set yourself up for 12 months from now. What goal are you really working towards here, Leo? Because that's what these cards would suggest. So it feels like you're working out a reconciliation of sorts with someone, maybe within the home and family or a partnership, and it's the dynamic in your thinking that seems to shift and change and bring in this new way, one that feels very happy energy. So I'm just going to close your reading out, Leo, with a message from Spirit. That's a whole lot for Leo. And that's still a whole lot. Let's have a look at what we've got. Queen of Wands. Yeah, confidence and strength, clarity in moving forward. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. What are you wanting to hold on to, and what are you okay about letting go of? I feel that's important in this too, because the Seven of Swords is showing up here, and it feels like that's an energy of compromise. Again, it's this feeling of what are you holding on to? What do you want to let go of? What can you compromise on? I feel like the message is repeating a little bit here. King of Wands, Leo, could be you. It's a fire sign energy, one where there's leadership and mastery of the wand energy, which is, you know, passionate, considerate, leadership, charismatic. It's also very inclusive, very socially considerate of the needs of all. The High Priestess and the Three of Wands. It's like you're looking forward now. You're wanting a way forward. And the High Priestess says, listen to your intuition, Leo, for the way. It's about looking forward, not looking back. That's what I can see in these cards today for you. I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.